run, aren't we? We run around the field. No, we're actually looking for any other tups, or we actually have 2 ewes in here as well, so we're looking for any sheep that might...
Drop me here. I'll push them back up. Okay. You just go make sure there's not anything down or overburned. Yeah.
Hello! Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go through our tups.
Yeah, so tomorrow there is a sale, so we might potentially buy some more. But yeah, the plan is to definitely get a few more Suffolks and maybe another Clin.
Were you interested in a Texel?
Not this year, no Texels this year.
Oh, good. And here's the main man. So yeah, we've just brought the tups in now. We've just brought the tups in now. It's a wee bit dark, so that's why we did the intro out here. It is later on in the day. This is the same day as we took the last lambs off. Anyway, that's why we're dressed the same. But yeah, we have our own tups in here. So there's 14 tups in here. So at the last year at tupping, we had 24. So since then, we've lost 10, which is not great. There's also 2 ewes in here who snuck in. So there's one blackie who she can't be contained anywhere. She just jumps out of everything we put her in, basically. And there's another ewe in there as well. But 14 tups, that's what the important thing is today. We brought them in, so we'll dose them. And I guess Rosie and Doug here will just have a wee chat about which ones we want to pick up.
So basically you need one for every 30-40 ewes.
And we should have 600 by the time we put the hogs in. I think just get rid of all the queens. It's just the issue with the Texel is it's a lowland breed.
The weather's improved and we'll actually feed them in parts.
With the Cheviets, we should actually be able to tell quite easily the difference between the Cheviets and the Texels. Maybe make a flock of Cheviets.
And what about this boy in here?
He needs to come out.
Okay. Just going to go through them, take them through the crush and worm them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was wrong. Dad does think we should look at getting some Texels. But looking at the Cheviets, we have about 5, so I don't actually think we need any more.
It's 14 mil. If they're 70 kilograms, they're 14 mil. Am I right in saying that we're getting rid of all the Clins?
Well, there's Clins.
Yeah, we're getting rid of all 3 Clins. Apart from the pet, we're not getting rid of Taurus. Don't worry, Jenny.
He's not Clin.
Oh, he's not a Clin, he's a monk. A mongrel?
Well, he's a Cheviot cross.
He's a...
If you film him, he looks like a Cheviot.
This guy here, this is a pet that Rosie's sister Jenny wanted to keep, correct? So he's called Taurus, and that's what he says, Cheviot cross. Accident in the workplace. Do you want me to dose, or do you want me to push it? We're also giving all the 3 Clins a red head. Go on, go. Good boy. That's it. Up, up, up. That's it. Go on. That's it.
Look at her tags.
So you claimed someone else's sheep?
Well, we'll give it back. Any blackies?
Because it came along that way, didn't it?
But I know Ian has some blackies.
We've got someone's sheep here. It's not ours, and she's getting a face full of Suffolk bottom.
She's probably in lamb now as well.
Ian, how about you have a yow with a lamb, a yow in lamb?
Cheeky girl. I mean, I'd happily keep you gorgeous, but that's stealing.
Or we'll just put them back somewhere for 24 hours while they can have a poo. Oh, clean themselves, sorry. Well, you know, poo out all the worms. I think is the idea, right?
Yeah, so I think after dosing them, I don't know if it's 24 or 48, I'll read on the bottom, but you are supposed to not move them onto their clean pasture until like they've cleaned.
So once I've had a big poo, basically, you know. Now I'm just sorry. Anyway, that is us done. I don't know how much of that you got, but they're in here. We'll just keep them in the bucks for, like Rosie says, 24, 48 hours and then put them out, put them to their new wee bit of grazing. They really just stay between two places, to be honest, the walk and the Scouts Park. So that's another Suffolk in with the existing 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Suffolks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Cheviots, 1 Blackie, and 2, 3 Clin. And tomorrow we're going to get maybe 3 Texels and maybe 5 more Suffolks, I think is the plan. Just moving these 2 yows that were in with the Tups into the field here. Happy days. Right, and so we'll see you at the mart tomorrow to buy some Tups, hopefully. Hopefully.
15, 7, 15, 8, 8 days, 800 days, 800, 58, 58, 50 days. At 850 per day, that's some come for money. At 850 per day is away. At 850, 55. 141 figure up there, 750, 650, 500, 504, then 400 there, 400 there, 400, 400 there, 450, 450, 500, 500 there, and 500, 500, 550, 550, 550 is up, 550, 50, 550, 550, 550, 550 there, power, effective yourself, and 550 per day, 550 there, 550, 50, 550, all the way yourself for yourself, and 555.
Up. Up. Come on, boys. Up. That's it. Lovely, thank you very much. So there's our Suffolk, 4 Suffolk Tups and Texels. Lovely. Are you happy? Come boys. Come boys. That's it, come on. Oh yeah. You knew it to come out, don't you? That's it. Oh, should we have taken their things off?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because I'll need to make a note of their numbers as well.
here they are, back on the farm. We'll get the 2 Texels out. So here is our 4 Suffolk Tups and our 2 Texel Tups. So it is the same day that we've bought these 2 Texels and 4 Suffolks. We've just dropped them off, as you would have seen, and we're just back over here now just to take them into a small pen just to take their wee tags off. We should have done it in the crush, but we tried, and particularly the Texels here, they were a wee bit aggressive. But here's a nice close-up look. So yeah, because I put a new gate over there behind the Kubota, it means they kind of have all around the steading to graze as well. There's no way out for them, which is fine, because they can just keep the likes of this grass a wee bit shorter, but I do need to block off certain bits, such as here, where we have the hay stored, because don't want them nibbling the hay too much. This is the first time we've had Texels on this farm. These are them. 137 and 141. I'll get that other gate later. Well, before we leave them. Just like I said, we're just giving them some lick, making sure they've got plenty of water, and taking these wee tags off them as well. So yeah, this was the existing park here, which is well grazed, and that's the new little extra bit. So we to push them up, yeah? Okay, well there you go.
Oh, did you get the one that went down?
Yeah, I've got it in.
Oh.
So we've just given them this little bit in here as well, just for a bit of shelter. Because last year, what happened?
I think one of them got pneumonia. I mean, he didn't end up dying, but we had to give him a jag. He just like wasn't quite right, and then actually ended up dying after tapping time. So yeah, I think, well, that definitely taught us to take better care of them. They're having the cobs now. It's so funny, the ones from Orkney, I think those boys are not sure what a hard feed is. The Suffolk, they were really keen to follow the bag, but the Texels weren't quite so sure, but that's them tucking in.
They're making friends now.
Tucking into the food now. So.
Which is good, so they'll just have the little pen, the little field here, and we'll give them the other wee new bits. Yeah, and it just makes use of this wee park here by putting that gate up over there.
There used to be, where the dike kind of curves, the fence used to go along there. But I'm not sure if it was my pap or my dad who took it out just so you could get in with like the bale trailer and stuff, and had a bit more room around the steading, but which is great, but at the same time then this grass just doesn't get grazed.
And when we want to move them out of here, we can just put them into that wee park there and close the gate, and then we can come back and forth with bales or whatever else is going on, you know, machinery wise. And yeah, in a bucket and a wee bit of water. You happy with your tups, by the way, Rose?
I am happy with my tups. Yeah, I'm happy. I don't know how much we have to filming.
Yeah, sorry, I
maybe.
didn't get any of the Suffolks just because we were right at the front and I didn't want to be filming the backs of people's head. I don't know.
So with the Suffolks, we managed to bid on exactly the ones that I like saw in the pens that I've written down. There was a few that went for a bit more, so we got outbid. But yeah, with the Suffolks, but the Texels, we were sitting in there for ages because when we were looking around the pens, I wrote down the 3 numbers of my favourite ones at the top and then my like second favourites at the bottom, and they were all from the same breeder, which we did intentionally. We wanted to get the Texels from the same breeder and the Suffolks from the same breeder just because that reduces your risk of like if anything has like a disease or anything, if you're getting from the same breeder, just rather than buying from loads of different breeders. I mean, it's not a huge thing, but I think just because we have a closed flock, we don't buy in much, so when we do, we are quite canny about it. So yeah, that was intentional. So I'd written, and I also liked those ones the best, and just saves issues with fighting and stuff like that if they already have a pal. So yeah, basically we got outbid on all of the Texels. I mean, we could have gone up, but they all went for £1,000 or over £1,000, my favourite ones. Yeah. So then it was my second favourites that we got, and yeah, those ones are actually all the way from Orkney, and then the other ones are about an hour away from us in Inch. So I mean, that's quite good that they're not too far away, so they'll be used to like the climate and stuff. And the ones from Orkney, I mean, they're probably used to the wind, so they'll be fine with that. But yeah, I am really happy with them. They're all really good looking, and they weren't as dear as I thought they were going to be.
No, so that's true. We were expecting a little bit higher. So
well, apart from the Texels
the
I like did go for £1,000. I mean, I think one went for 1,100.
Yeah, we're
the
saying
one that I liked, that I was so annoyed, but it just, I guess maybe that shows that it is a good tup.
Good breeder as well, because both the Suffolks we got from had 10 and they were all good, similar skins, right? And then
Oh, he had the Suffolks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then with the Texels, he had 16 of them,
Mhm.
and they were all looking fairly similar price. So obviously, I think we bought from some good people. I think.
Yeah.
I was also saying Rosie's got a very good eye, you know, because obviously
Oh, thank you. I don't
she
think
she picked out the most expensive ones. Well, obviously the ones that are people are after, because I think they are good Tups. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a trained eye whatsoever, so I actually have no idea what I was looking for, but I think for me the most important thing is like feet. I was looking at their feet, and if
particularly
they've
their
been
back ones?
if they've been pushed on too much, you can kind of see with their back feet they tend to like be on like the bulbs, I don't know, the back of their feet, like back on their heel, and their toe sticks up, and we have a Suffolk actually who's a bit like that, and so the rest of his foot's really overgrown, so I don't want another one like that. And obviously it's a lot of pressure on their back legs when they're tupping, and then you're looking at like the tightness, their skins, and then
their back at all, like the length of them.
yeah, you want length, so you want to look at their teeth, and then obviously their testicles. Make sure
Gotta
they've
have
got
some nice
good
plums.
set of testicles. And then I guess you want their skin to be like tight.
Yeah. You can tell Rosie's very good at this. I'm purely the
not.
cameraman, you know.
You're not really
No, well,
purely the cameraman.
no, well, I'm definitely learning. I think. You know what I mean.
Oh, but so am I. Like like Eric was saying, he was like, oh, I wouldn't have on one of the ones we bid on. He was saying he wouldn't have bid on it. He didn't think it had a good skin on it. But I think the reason we were bidding on those ones were because the ones that we wanted
Originally,
were all the way up over $1,000. So
it's always very exciting as well when you're bidding and buying stuff, eh?
yeah.
But no, I think you did very well, you and Doug. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
Eric's our neighbour who we went with because we were taking in some lambs. So we thought we're taking some lambs for our neighbour, because we're coming back with some Tups hopefully. And
Yeah, because we needed a float anyway, and it's their float that we usually borrow.
so
yeah.
so it's all worked out quite well, didn't it?
Yeah, and Doug was very helpful. I think he was trying to like let me pick, because he was like, oh, you know, you're the boss now and stuff, but I do really appreciate when he gives me advice. But he wasn't too fast. He just didn't really want any that had been pampered too much. So when they were in the pens, we spoke to the guy actually who bred the Suffolks, and he was saying how they had all been grass fed, and you know, straight off their mother's milk and grass fed, and then they had been overwintered on stubble turnips. I was like, oh, that's good that they've not been fed up, because I think that was the issue with some of the really beautiful ones we got last year. They were gorgeous, but I think they'd been quite pampered. And the Suffolks, I mean, you might look at them and think maybe they look a wee bit plain compared to, like, if you like your Suffolks, maybe you think they're a wee bit plain, but I think that's how we like them. Like, it's commercial flock, we're not breeding pedigrees, you know, so yeah.
There you have it, folks. Yeah. Anyway, so that is us for today, but I think there's going to be a wee bit extra to this video, so you'll see that next. Look at the view. So here we are, looking at some Texel Tups again.
Just put them into pick out what you want.
Okay.
Like I say, the ones with orange dots are £1,000, other ones are 700.
Well, we won't pick out the ones with the dots then.
Right.
You want me to take a wee run around on the truck?
No, I'll run round my lorry.
Okay, if you say so. Welcome back to this Tup video. It's been a few days now since we picked up the 4 Suffocks and 2 Texels. We are here with Ronnie. We were at his farm last year looking at some Suffolk Tups, and we took a few off him, and they did seem to do quite well. I think one of them died out of the 3 we bought off him.
I don't think any of them died.
They all. So again, that's why we're here, because they've all lived. So we're thinking maybe
The 3 that died with the shearlings.
the 3 that died with the shearlings. So anyway, we're here looking at some more Texel Tups. We're just going to pick out one because we've already got 2, and I think that'll be all our Texels for this year. We've just got to pick out some from this bunch here. You're saying the ones with the orange dots are grand, and they're probably spoken for. I'm not sure, but so we're just having a wee nosy. But yeah, looking quite nice. It's a lovely view. He's just driving around the field. He was trying to round the sheep up with his lorry and his dogs. He didn't do a half bad job, to be fair. He's just checking around the field for any more tups. There was another one, but it's also got an orange dot, so we're not going to go for those ones.
This one's a wee bit more lean, but he's nice shape.
What that one there is?
Which one? The fat one.
Was he fat?
He is nice. I think he might be kind of
About 700.
the boss. Yeah, I mean he is nice. Maybe he is the best one to go for.
So we have whittled it down to 2. And we've got someone else joining us, so we'll catch you once we've made a decision. Probably the bigger guy, I think. So we have a boy. There he is. Picked up another in. What do you think of him, Rose?
Yeah, he's nice.
You happy?
Yeah.
Hiya, pal. Very cool. Oh. Right, so here we are again. This is us looking at another Suffolk tup. Now we had already previously gone and viewed this guy, and just to make sure that we're happy with him and everything. He's a shearling. This is us just picking him up from Hazel's here. Again, not too far away, similar to the clips you just saw of us picking a Texel tup off Ronnie there. Just kind of went and bought it off the buyer. So yeah, this is us just kind of loading them, getting them, and then yeah, taking them away. And that's pretty much it. I just thought I'd give a bit of background, as we don't really say much. I just kind of film and get us loaded, get him loaded. So that is us with another Suffolk tup.
Okay, now I hope it does well for you.
I'm sure it will be. Another in. Another friendly Suffolk. Oh, I should get that on camera one day. Rosie always swings on this gate. But if I was to do it, I'd be in trouble.
Oh crap, I need to take a picture of his tag.
Z8L23. Little bounce on the end there.
Obviously we would, because he's already isolated, well he does have a sheep friend, but he's going away, so it doesn't really matter, but we thought they could just isolate together, but we're not joining them to the other tups until until they've been here for like 2 weeks, and then they can all go with the other tups, and we'll go in a small pen so there's not too much fighting, and then hopefully they'll all be okay.
They've sorted themselves out.
What?
Cute little Suffolk, isn't he?
Nice.
Come on then, guys.
I want you guys to get shot in here, so we can all go in there together. Oh gosh, Ronnie!
Oh, he's protecting. He is protecting the little one.
Yeah, he's like, no, this is my lamb. Gosh, look at its penis.
Oh, he's actually... Bit of drama going on.
Weather though. Oh, weather, not weather.
Yeah, he's protecting. You see that?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Hopefully there's no fighting going on.
No. Well, they're gonna fight, aren't they? They're gonna just see who's boss and figure it all out, right? We spent 600 on him, and we spent 500 on the other lot, and except for one, which was 520 on the other Suffolks. And the Texels, money bags. You want to say how much that was?
one was like 550, and the other was like 700.
850 euros.
We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, that is us for the video. That is us with all our tups now. So we've got 3 Texels and 5 Suffolks, haven't we? Are you happy with them all?
Yeah. Slightly concerned about Ronnie and this guy.
So we've named Ronnie the Texel tup here, just because we bought him from a guy called Ronnie.
Oh no, there's some fighting.
He's a nice looking Suffolk.
It's just like we put the other tups in together and there wasn't any fighting.
Do you want to separate them? No, the other one's because there were 4 and the other 2 Texels just ran away from the Suffolks. And then they got used to each other when there was a feed. Do you want to give them a feed or something? See if
I
they-
am about to give them a feed.
Anyway, that's us. Thank you very much for watching. will be interesting to see how we get on with the Texels, won't it?
Yep.
You wanna help me with the outro here? Or is he doing that thing again? Which just looks away like, just, oh, he's doing that thing. He's talking.
Trying to see. Oh, here he goes. That's fine. He's still got his penis out.
Hey, Ronnie.
He's fairly well equipped. That's what I said to our neighbour by accident.
About our neighbour.
I said, "Oh, you're fairly well equipped." I was like, that doesn't sound very good.
Anyway, let's get into that time of the video. Time of the day when it really starts losing the plot. But no, you excited for the Texels though? Because that's the big new thing, isn't it? The Suffolks we got last year as well, and we quite like the Suffolks, but the Texel this year. See how the lambs do? Right, I think we just end the video there. 'Cause I'm not going to get much more out of Rosie.
No, can we do it again? Oh, I really hope that is away there.
It is, yeah. Anyway, camera's about to die.
Thanks for watching. We're looking forward to seeing what the Texel lambs are like.
Yep.
Do you want to help with the outro?
Okay, so now it has to go in because you just said that.
No.
Anyway, we've
Oh, I like the way they're fighting though.
with their shoulders, not their
Yeah,
heads.
yeah. Protect the heads, boys.
That's it. Just use your legs. Get your bum in each other's faces. Right, so before the camera dies, thank you very much for watching. They are all our Texels. We've
Oh, he's got his penis out as well.
we've got 5 Suffolks and 3 Texels.
but then we've also got 17 other Tups.
Yeah, as you saw earlier in the video that we took through and dosed them and everything. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we'll see you on another one. Bye bye.